Guys, Steph here. So today we've got a lovely pen that's going to be looking for a new home. Now I've shown you this pen before, I've actually reviewed this one a long time ago, but I know some of you people like to see the before and the after. So the pen was shown in one of my pen haul videos a little while ago. Here it is. There you go. You can see, nice pen. As always with a lot of these pens, a little bit tired, it's got the wrong clip and it just needs some TLC. And after that TLC, here's the pen in question. What a gorgeous, handsome fountain pen. What we've got for you here is a Conway Stewart number 58 fountain pen in this gorgeous sort of silver, or some people call it grey, hatch pattern. Some people also call it the grey lined pattern, but for me I like to call it the hatch pattern. Now let's show you the barrel imprint. I've just sort of highlighted it a little bit for you. You can see the Conway Stewart to the top, then it's got the number 58, and then it's got made in England just below it. Okay, now the fact that this pen has got the number 58 on the same line as the Conway Stewart indicates to us that it's a late version. They also made an early version where the number was on, well, it was actually Conway Stewart, and then underneath it would have had the number 58. That's the early version, or the early barrel imprint. Now they made the 58s from, well, yeah, around about, I think it was about from 1949 through to early 1960s, although this particular pen I'm dating sort of mid 1950s. As I say, gorgeous pen, fully restored, fully clean, brand new sack in it, and as we said, ready for a new home. The size of this pen, from the top of the cap to the end of the barrel, around about 128 millimeters capped. Around the barrel it's a lovely 12 millimeters in diameter. So for you that don't know, the Conway Stewart number 58 was at the time sort of one of the top of the range fountain pens within the Conway Stewart range. And again, this particular model, they brought them out in numerous different colours, some very attractive, some very sought after colours, i.e. like the cracked ice, tiger's eye, etc., the herringbone patterns, and also these hatch patterns. They're actually quite desirable. Now if we take you up to the cap, you can see it's got two sort of thinner cap bands to each side, and in the middle it's got a sort of slightly wider cap band. To the top we've got the very recognisable Conway Stewart clip, as you can see, with the Conway Stewart logo to the very top. And to the top of the pen there, in this particular case, we've got a polished aluminium peaked cap stud. Now some of these pens, I believe, maybe originally they may have actually had the black cap stud. Now for this particular pen, it wasn't very clear in the sort of before video, but whatever they painted them with, whatever, it was actually faded, so it's like a dirty grey colour. Not only that, when some people try and remove these cap studs with pliers, which is not recommended, and somebody tried to remove it with pliers, so what actually happened, there was a number of deep gouges within the cap stud, or the cap jewel. So the only way I could actually remove them gouges was actually to sort of sand it back and polish it to this lovely polished aluminium silver colour, which personally I think matches the pen. It's very attractive in my opinion. So there we have it, the Conway Stewart number 28. If we unscrew the cap for you, show you the pen, numerous different angles, as I say, in gorgeous condition, a very desirable pen, very sought after with the collectors, and a lovely chunky size pen, very nice and comfortable to hold. If we take you up to the section, you can see it's got quite a, well, yeah, a short section. It's got this little ridge towards the nib, and then if we show you the nib there, you can see in these pens, because they were sort of top of the range within the Conway Stewart range of pens of that period, it has what we term as a Duro nib. So the imprint reads Duro Conway Stewart 14 karat gold, and then to the bottom there, I'm hoping you can see it's got the number 58, which is indicating it's the correct nib for this number 58 pen. There's a sideways view for you. There's the feed underneath. Quite a simple plain sort of feed. Okay, and a lot of these Conway Stewarts have this same feed, but lovely and clean. As you can see, all my pens, they get fully disassembled and every part gets cleaned, and in some cases, maybe where I feel needed, they also get polished as well. So as I said, a lovely size pen. Now what I'm going to do, because again we're going to be looking for a new home, I always like to leave, well, the first time that people fill these pens, I like to leave that to the new owner. So what we'll do, we'll just simply do a dip test with the ink there to my right, and let's see how the pen writes. So what we've got is a Conway Stewart, and as we said on the same line, it's got the number 58, made in England. It's writing very nicely indeed. Writing, I would say, well, I don't know, maybe a fine to medium line. There's just a tad variation. So on the downward stroke you can see maybe that's more of a medium line, but if we do a cross stroke there, you can see on the cross stroke we're getting a finer line. So just a tad of variation. There we go. A very nice pen indeed. Okay, so there's the writing sample for you people. What we'll do, we'll clean the nib. Well, let's just give it a little bit on the tissue. We'll clean the nib and it'll be ready to go to a new home. So there we have it. We'll leave it at that. As I said, I've shown you this one before, and I think I've shown you a green one as well, so if you're interested, go and have a look at that. But there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I enjoy showing them to you people. Don't forget, leave a comment below, don't be shy. Give the video a thumbs up, please. A lot of you forget, but give the video a thumbs up. I think it helps the video or my channel a bit. Don't forget to subscribe as well. But for now, I'm just going to say Slava Ukraini from me in this gorgeous pen. I'm just going to say bye bye for now.